Guys, we are finally back again for the second reaction video I did today. Well, tonight. But today for you, brothers and sisters, big up all yourself for definitely tuning into another Mystelics reaction channel, guys. Big up all yourself one time. Of course. Big up all yourself. Anyways, guys, before I said every day, I actually dropped a video on the BrBpTV platform. You can definitely check that out. That link will be in the first comment. That link will be in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. And of course, with that said, let us get into the vibrations for today. I actually mentioned this very same situation or sentimentalities, brothers and sisters, of the individuals who were exposing what was actually taking place when it comes down to the Golden Passport program, when it comes down to Dominica, the CBI program, brothers and sisters, and it reads, "Hello from the OCCRP newsroom. We're hosting a discussion next week about our investigations into Dominica's Golden Passport program. This webinar is ideal for anyone interested, anyone who has this thought process of seeing what actually going on, brothers and sisters, or wants to know what is going on, brothers and sisters. Of course, the citizenship by investment industry or open source research will pretty much let you know that vibrations right there. Two of the journalists who worked on the investigation, Zach and Laura, will be discussing their findings and reporting the techniques that they actually used on this. This actually will take place Thursday, October 26th, brothers and sisters. Thursday! Of course, this is the last day of TV Lash Quayol. What is the time? 10? Is it 10 a.m.? Okay, 10 a.m. it looks like. Right there, brothers and sisters, which is, of course, Central European time. Yes, 10 a.m. Definitely. And, of course, European time, 4 o'clock. Right there. So, the individuals in the Eastern Caribbean, you can definitely find it at 10 a.m. And the people in Europe can definitely find it at 4 o'clock. And of course, this is what you need to know. An exclusive right there of the individuals who did the research. Young individuals, look young individuals, but of course, the youngness of your being doesn't indicate how well or great you are when it comes down to research. I used to be very much underestimated when it comes down to research. Things flip, man. Even though I tend to, make it my reactions and stuff. Anyways, guys. So you get the information, you get the news, October 26, 2023 and 2024, Thursday next week, brothers and sisters. So keep that in mind. All right? All right then. Yes, okay, moving along, brothers and sisters. Apparently, Natasha, this individual, is stating on Wednesday, October, that was yesterday, the Atlantic is trying on her warp duet. And of course, it's not for one set, she said. It's not for one set. She wants to rise and wine too. Yes. Let's see if she'll attend any event. That's a good one. Let's see if Tammy going to attend any events over the weekend or whatever events is going to take place. Of course, Tammy is in the building, brothers and sisters. Tammy is in the building. So as you can see right there, is apparently going to be a hurricane on Saturday 8 a.m. Around Saturday 8 a.m. Sometimes they don't always get the timing right. But this is following the trajectory of what seems to have been Hurricane Maria. You realize that, right, guys? They said it's going to be a tropical storm. It's not going to strengthen. That's what they were saying. But apparently they're saying this one is going to strengthen. This one is definitely going to be strengthening. So much to the fact where Antigua decide, you know what, Gasa, close school on Friday for me, please. Close school. No school for you. I remember they actually made a statement the other day when it comes down to some sort of storm that was happening. And they actually shut down the schools. They say it's children stay home. Stay at your mother and father home. But then people will complain and say, but wait a while. So is the children alone that's supposed to stay home? They are alone in harm's way. It seems like the adults have to go and work. And the children have to go and stay home. Even though both of them are equally in harm's way, which doesn't make any sense to me. Why they letting the children stay home and the adults have to go to work? The adults can't take more blows. Maybe that is what they're trying to, say. But it's interesting, brothers and sisters. When you look at what is taking place right there, Dominica is in the pathway. And I think they say this is Saturday. When it touches that area, it's going to be around Saturday. So according to this trajectory right there, guys, it most likely is going to be a hurricane, and that will be right there. So, brothers and sisters, hold steadfast. You have your solar lights on. You have your solar devices. I brought on a set of solar devices for individuals. I hope all you using all the solar devices. I hope all you don't. Hey, hey. Okay. I brought on a set of solar devices for all you. And contributions as a result of the Mystelics YouTube family, the greatest family out of Dominica, the greatest. All right, and these folks put their hard-earned money to send to me for me to get all you a set of. I get all you solar lights, I get all you mini chargers, I get all you solar chargers, I get all sorts of things. Okay, I get all you netting for mosquito. Yes, I even remember bringing on a set of army netting for people so mosquito betush wouldn't bite them in the night time. I probably have some of these devices, or can throw my device or sell my device. No, not my device, our device. We are the Mystelics family. Hopefully you can sell our device, All right then. Anyway, brothers and sisters, moving along. Breaking Hurricane Hunter finds Tammy stronger. Hurricane Hunter finds Tammy getting stronger. Usually that will indicate, what I made the statement earlier. It's 2 p.m. Thursday. That is, well, for you guys. It's 2 p.m. already. No, I think so. Yeah, it's 5 p.m. Yes, brothers and sisters. Anyway, so it seems like the Hurricane Hunter, the helicopter or plane, whatever you want to call it, the plane went inside there and find that it's getting stronger. Okay, so Tammy planning to make her presence known.
Hurricane watch in effect for both islands.
Tropical storm watch to a tropical storm warning, and you've had in effect a hurricane watch, correct?
Correct.
Let's talk about the impacts. Let's talk about the fact that this storm has slowed down marginally as well, because the previous advisories.
And it looks like it just decided, you know what, let me see if I can collect all those islands there. Like when you're playing bowling and some of the pins fall, so you have to try and turn the bowling ball to hit the pin and then go and hit the others. That's what Tammy trying to do there.
Had it moving a little bit faster. What are the implications of this?
Okay, so it was forecast to slow down. It started out yesterday at 23 miles per hour, went down to 17, and it has been trending downward. And that was anticipated for it to do, and also expected to turn towards the west, northwest, and northwest. Interestingly, and to some degree of good news, it is still on a westerly path. So it means that a turn to us will have to be a rather sharp one if it is to occur. But at this time, that is still the forecast. In terms of impacts, well, the timelines with respect to the onset of storm force winds.
I think it's on Sunday. It might hit early Sunday, not Saturday. Because sometimes they don't say, it ain't coming to hit you this time, and it don't hit you this time now. Sometimes when it passes, then the aftermath come in and give you blows.
It remains the same in terms of onset starting sometime between 8 o'clock and midnight tomorrow night. And it could last for up to 10 hours based on the data available at this time. The forecast also suggests that it will become a hurricane while in, near, or over the islands. Mm-hmm. And at which time we could also see a couple hours of hurricane conditions.
So it not necessarily say, well, I was going to say, not on the basis of it becoming a hurricane or reaching category 5, but guys, remember, I'm not trying to frighten anybody, but remember, guys, Hurricane Maria was a tropical storm at this time, and then about 10 hours later it was a category 5. 10 to 15 hours later it was a category 5. I remember that, and I check about that speeding up fast, man. I just go inside, it was a category 1. I come outside, it's a category 3. Category 3, go down post mode, come back up, category 5, because just like that way. Hey.
In terms of the hazards, high winds, well, We could see up to hurricane force winds, depending on
What about
how
the
close
water?
it passes to us. Flooding, rainfall,
Flooding, rainfall.
inland flooding.
So Kulibistri, watch out, please. There's another thing that I saw as well. Let me just continue make this play.
The update suggests that we could see in the range of 48 inches with isolating the higher amount. And as I've indicated before, the stronger the
Not 48 centimeters, the man say, no. 48 inches, we got. That is 4 feet, we.
winds become, the more hazardous the seas will be, the higher the surfs and swells are likely to be that will pound our coastlines.
Let's talk about additional advisories. So tropical storm warning now in effect and hurricane watch. In relation to flooding, are you likely to issue flood advisories?
He just said that. Anyways, guys, let me switch over. I think there's a one on Matt.
A very serious storm, tropical storm. Tammy is the name. Stick around.
The fact that the condition, things are a lot more serious than when we spoke, compared to when we spoke last night. There's been a lot of development, and it's not looking very good. I wish I had better news to offer.
Well, apparently, that was last night audio that we just heard. This is the update.
But it's not looking very good at this point.
It is stated that this storm is confusing people, even the people who are the experts out there. Because like the individual was stating a while ago, he was stating, hey, it was expected to go down. It was on 23, it went down to 17 and expected to slow down, and probably dissipate. Not so. Not so. Mother Nature, don't afraid all you.
When we spoke last night, one of my concerns was the fact that the conditions were right for the storm to strengthen. And that's exactly what has been happening. In fact, we just learned from the National Hurricane Center that a plane that went up this morning found that the winds were much higher than they thought. They were reporting winds of 40 miles per hour, but the hurricane plane found winds of up to 60 miles per hour.
That is a hurricane.
And
65 is a hurricane.
Still over 350 miles to the southeast of Dominica. So that means over the coming day, there's every reason to believe that it will strengthen. It could strengthen into a hurricane before it gets to us.
So 60 is not a hurricane, I guess. It's a strong tropical storm. So, yeah, and most likely it's going to increase because Dominica hot. Hot.
And that is a real danger.
You're saying all conditions are ripe, for it to get stronger.
Yes, the conditions are right to get stronger. I know we're on the tropical storm watch. That will soon be elevated to a tropical storm warning. But I suspect we may also issue a hurricane watch as well. For the very simple reason is that the storm is strengthening. There is nothing that is preventing it from strengthening right now.
Maria didn't have any share, guys. Wind share. That is the problem right there. Because Maria did not have anything to stop it. Nobody's stopping that woman. Oh, you have another woman. Tammy coming now. Tammy coming for vengeance.
The waters are very warm. It has very weak to moderate wind shear.
See?
And there is no hot air to talk about. So the conditions are right for...
And I wonder if it has Sahara dust. Sahara dust can destroy the hurricane, the Sahara dust itself. But if it don't have Sahara dust, it have wind shear. Mizami, Dominica volcanic surfaces. Is it now?
It's a much stronger storm than Erica Friday morning. So I would expect the authorities to shut down. We're talking about
Let me go back.
About the 100 of that particular area to talk about. So the conditions are right for...
You would advise all Mexicans to get prepared. It is...
But yes, certainly, I'll tell you what as well. I mean, we're looking now at a situation where conditions will start to deteriorate in the morning, Friday morning. Based on the speed of the storm, and although it's expected to slow down a little bit, but based on what we can see right now, we're talking about
It's very confusing for real. Because you see all the conditions looking like it's supposed to be going up, and then you still saying at the same time, look at certain things, it's supposed to deteriorate a little bit. You sure you're using the right set of words? Because that's kind of confusing. Well, then again, the hurricane people are definitely confused based on what they're seeing. I'm not talking about the Caribbean people. I'm talking about the people that fly in them hurricane hunter planes. They confused because they don't know what's going on.
Dominica Friday morning, so I would expect the authorities to shut school and even work. I don't expect that people should be on the roads.
So not just saying school close, yeah, so school close the place for everybody. But then again, it's weekend. So what going on? They really that one really putting on it close for it to be participating in them events that coming up, man. That's how once you don't mess up the botanical gardens, okay.
On Friday, because if you remember what happened with Erica, and bear in mind, Erica only had winds of 50 miles per hour.
Erica? Oh, Erica. Because Erica brought a lot of rain, but it also had some winds too.
Already we're talking of 60 miles, possibly hurricane strength winds. So it's a much stronger storm than Erica. It is a much bigger storm than Erica. It has a lot more water than Erica.
What? That's how me. More water than Erica? Who had more water than Erica? Maria couldn't even come. Maria had water like Erica, no? Because I know Maria had wind and water too. But I do think it had water like Maria and like Erica, no? Erica was woyo yo we gasa. Erica woyo yo. That is. You say that more? No boy. Couldn't have more than Erica. No sir.
So you can just think of how the impact is going to be. So they might not necessarily thinking of Maria. Think of Erica. But think of something that is a lot.
Once you're not thinking of Maria, but Erica doing number, they have to send boat for us because they have to send boat for us when we have to fly down from America. Ross send boat for us in Guadeloupe. We have to fly to Guadeloupe, and then they take in boat and bring us inside. That's Erica. That happened. 2 years later, Maria just show up again and boot up the woman child.
Stronger, much stronger winds. As I said, the winds of America were 50 miles per hour, so we nearly felt that.
Yeah.
But with 60, 70 miles per hour winds, you're going to feel it. It will be able to topple. Some structures can even topple. It may, depending on, it will certainly uproot trees. So we can expect serious flooding, landslides, the whole works. It is not going to
By the way, guys, as he's talking about serious flooding and landslides, an individual actually messaged me stating that he grew up with the mesh. You know the mesh they put it on the side of the hill to keep the hill from falling, keep falling rocks from coming and mess up people. The man tell me that he grew up with that way. Now we, in the future, in the modern times, sorry about that, guys, but we in the modern times growing up without it, that doesn't sound like we going forward, Nagasa. It sounds like we reversing full speed ahead. We reversing and our eyes closed. We have been looking back with us just so we roll in with Gasa. But you know,
for the very simple reason that I said it's a huge storm and it is just waiting. It has been soaking up quite a lot of water over a week now. It is just waiting to get to land to dump this water.
Boy.
And Dominica, given our position, we are prime for getting a lot of this water. So already,
well, our river's going to full back again. Kulibistri, you better watch out. I call him Kulibistri a lot because the little storm that passed there, the man say the Tammy have more water than Erica. You crazy? Aye. And Kulibistri, the little rain that passed there the other day there, you see what happened to all you? Well, Kulibistri going to go under water, man. What is that? If it's more than Erica, you forget what Erica did Kulibistri the last time? And he say it have more water than Erica and have more windy. Gasa.
For 10 inches of rain on Dominica. But I personally believe to be a lot more. It should at least
A lot more than 10, you said?
yes.
Thompson?
A lot more than 10, yeah. Erica was 13. Erica was 13 inches. I'm thinking possibly 15 to 17 inches. Simply because of the size of the storm, the length of time it will spend over the island.
Yeah, that's another thing too. The length. Like what happened in Bahamas. Remember this storm, the hurricane, the hurricane was moving at 1 mile per hour, guys. Then it went down to 0. We just stay there. It don't move now. For a few hours, the thing just stay there, just dumping water on Bahamas. Remember, man was looking like they swimming on the road. Dump that thing. Okay then.
Bigger even than Erica. So if Erica was 13 inches, then you can guess, you can bet it will be 15 to at least 15 to 17 inches in my estimation.
That is truly something. Yes. Anyways, guys, all you get the point right there. My point was to warn all you about water. Look, the water more than Erica. Could it be straight? Watch all yourself, please. Send Joe, all you go into watch all yourself, please. Dubla, all you in the path of the water. Eh? Where are you in Dominica? Are you situated in water path, a river? I was there before you. You see them valleys are looking like that, and then all you decide, all you putting all yourself right at the bottom of where the river used to come. Call you is another one to call you. Remember what Maria do you? Remember what Erica do you? And you, boy, hold strong. All your house. If all you can detach all your house and put it on boat. So when the water come, it will just go up and then, anchor it and then it'll come back down. That might help. Be mindful, brothers and sisters. Don't say all you're going to stay there. Go and get some place that is better because they say more water is coming. Thompson was a meteorologist. Well, then again, he has associates to this kind of thing, so he can tell people, what's going on. Brothers and sisters, be mindful right there. Water is coming. Water is coming. All right. Yes, man. Anyways, guys, before I say that right there, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Guys, don't forget to check out the previous reaction I did on the BrBpTV platform. And of course, with all I said right there, I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, guys, be real, be positive.